If you couldn't tell by the accent, I'm British, and one thing Britain is famous for is its seasides. It's good to escape the city for a day and spend it by the ocean. At the seasides, we have amusement piers. You can walk right into the sea, and at the end there'll be rides and arcades. My favourite pier is the Grand Pier at Weston-super-Mare. So many memories of walking through the entrance, with all the flags waving above me, and a long walk to the end with nothing but the ocean and waves around you. And once at the end, it was filled with so many rides and games. I remember a wacky funhouse filled with clowns. I ran out terrified, saying next year I would be brave enough to reach the end. Well, that never happened because the entire pier burnt down. It's sad to see a massive part of my childhood gone forever, but I can bring it back in my game. In Blender, I'll put together a long platform with 2 turrets at the entrance, and plop this into Godot. You can keep your DDRs and shooting games. I'll always run to the penny pushers. You waste a lot of money and you never win anything, but they will always be my favourite. I'll create a coin using a rigid body node, and using the instantiate function, I can spawn it with the action button, then set it to the position of the marker up top. Once the coin falls off the stage, an area node can add a point to the score and delete the coin. You don't want hundreds of coins falling forever into the void. I'll add in some obstacles and a pusher, and we can set the coins to be bouncy by changing its physics material. Now we've got it functional, I'll make a model for the coin pusher in Blender. I'll add slopes on either side for the coins to fall down, and make sure the coins are the right scale. I'll add a giant coin on top, and for the textures, I'm thinking a bright ocean theme with stars, sand, water, sunsets, palm trees, and an orange octopus. Very tropical. To stop the coins falling out, I'll create an invisible collision shape over the machine. And we will need a rotating coin counter and a dancing yeti. To make things more interesting, I'll use an animation player to switch the camera view, and for every 30 coins we insert, we can spawn a bouncy ball that can net you 50 extra coins. Ka-ching! Next, I think we need a Ferris wheel. I'll start with a circle mesh and cut out the inside, extrude and duplicate it, then add the support beams and the legs. Then I'll use a cube for the seat and bevel its edges and add a safety bar. I can use an animation player to spin the wheel, but I wouldn't have to spin each seat in the opposite direction for them to remain upright. As I did with the steam train, I can place a fake knight onto the Ferris wheel and show him and turn on a new camera when we activate the wheel. For the texture, let's try out a calm pastel look. Now to update the entrance, I'll give the turrets a rounded shape and give them an ornate pattern on the roof. And once I've rigged them up, I can create an inflating animation. I'll give the pier a worn wood texture and add in rails, and place buntings on the boardwalk, just like I remember it at Weston. For a game called Bouncy Kingdoms, we don't actually have any bouncy castles. Jumping inside an Area 3D node can set off a quick timer to launch us into the air. Now to jump even higher, I've put together a quick time event. Pressing the jump button when you just land will increase your jump power. Back to Blender, let's build the castle. I'm basing it off the first ever bouncy castle I ever had when I was around 3 years old. I'll give it bright tropical colours and rig it up to make animations for inflating, small bounce, and big bounce. The Grand Pier is open! What fun! And hey, it's now been 4 months since I started working on Bouncy Kingdoms. It's been very hard work, and it's all leading up to releasing a playable demo and a Steam page soon. Next time I'll be creating a new imagination and construction mechanic, so subscribe to keep updated, and a massive thank you to my amazing Patreon supporters.